Hello everyone, this is Yael from Yael Alchemy, and I'm here with a message of the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine for the week of November 28th to December 3. I think it's 3, yeah. Anyway, first of all, thank you for all your likes, for subscribing to this channel, and for all the heartfelt emails and messages that I received last week. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I haven't gotten around to replying to all of them, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. I felt you with me, and thank you so much for supporting and for booking readings and Reiki sessions. It's been truly a pleasure and an honor to be able to help you on this journey. Anyway, let's get on with the reading for this week. This is the message that the Divine Masculine Collective has for the Divine Feminine. First card we have is Temperance in reverse. And when it's upright, temperance denotes patience. It denotes the alchemy of two elements. You have here fire and water. And you see this angel, she's in suspension because she's trying to balance these two. The fire has its rays going up and the water's flowing downwards, and she's balancing that. And right now, the Divine Masculine, since it's in reverse, he's just saying that he himself is quite impatient for things to come to fruition. He's balancing that. But apparently, there's some things that are still taking time, and we're going to find out if it's going to appear here, what they are. Next we have the Ace of Swords, which explains his impatience somewhat, because right now the Divine Masculine is fully awakened, fully in his truth. You know, we were told by other YouTube Twin Flame teachers that November 24th was an auspicious date for the masculine. And on that date, a lot of masculines would wake up. And I think that energy has come in. Now they're awakened, and you can see that since the sword is pointing downward, it creates an inverted triangle. He's received the messages from heaven. Okay, you can see this upright triangle here. And now he's raring to bring that down to earth. You see the sword pointed downward, and this is a very ornate sword. And you can see the eagles flying around. And the eagles, this card has come up several times in my videos, and I've explained that the eagles are very predatory. They know where to go. They have a direction. They have a target. And they're very agile. They can strategize in the air just to get to that target, to get to their prey, so to speak. And that is where the impatience of the Divine Masculine is coming from right now. They already know what they want to do. And here we have Judgment in reverse, which is also explaining circumstances surrounding any delays that we have right now. Upright, The Judgment card implies rebirth, and in this case, it's ascension. Okay? It's ascending to higher dimensions, having your soul evolve. But in this case, it's in reverse. So there's still a lot of things. There's something that's putting it on hold for a while. That's what the Divine Masculine is trying to explain. That new life, the new life that you'll have together, whether you're merged in the fifth dimension or in union physically in the third dimension, it's near, it's close. But for the meantime, it's not yet upright. Well, that's quite obvious. But it's going to take some time, just a little bit more time. For what? Because of what? We'll see. Here we have the Six of Coins. And the Divine Masculine is sort of explaining why the rebirth is delayed. Right now, he's focused on resources. Things that he has to allocate resources to. This is a card of generosity. You can see there's a gloved hand doling out the money, the resources. So these are tangible resources. So he's still trying to figure it out. You know, when you get into a new life, it's all good when theoretically or conceptually you've got everything together. You've made plans. But because we live in the third dimension, there are practical matters that have to be attended to. If he has a previous family, the Divine Masculine is telling the Divine Feminine that he's got to make sure that if he has kids from his previous marriage, that they're taken care of, that they're provided for. He has to make sure that he's in a position wherein he can be generous. And I'm getting the feeling it's because he wants also to give, to be generous to the Divine Feminine once they come together. That whatever she would ask for, whatever she needs, he would be able to provide on a material level. And that takes time. So, that's a message that the Divine Masculine wants to give us this week. And here is a card of reassurance. The Page of Cups. Again, he's offering his love to the Divine Feminine. It's a very authentic, young offer of love. And when I say young, it's not jaded anymore. He's also telling the Divine Feminine to embody this childlikeness, to access that part which is not scarred. Of course, we have emotional scars from whatever we've been through on this journey, from past relationships that we've had. But the Divine Masculine is telling us that this is going to be new. It's going to be fresh. This is what he's working towards. Something out of the ashes of your past experiences, either with him or with some other karmics, wherein the both of you will be reborn. Wherein the both of you will be enlightened enough to move forward in your lives, continuing the twin flame mission and spreading unconditional love to the planet and enlightenment to other people who have yet to awaken. And so the divine masculine is number one, telling the divine feminine that his offer of love this time around is brand new. So, if he's been flaky during the past, if he hasn't contacted you, or if he's pushed you away or rejected you at some point in this journey, he's telling you, reassuring you that this time around, because there has been rebirth, born out of a higher truth and a higher soul calling, he's telling you that this time around, it's going to be different. It's going to be new. It's like the phoenix rising from its ashes. And he's also inviting you to imbibe the same energy and the same spirit of looking at this brand new. It doesn't matter if you're 10 years into this journey, 5 years into this journey, or if it just started a couple of weeks, a couple of months. If the divine masculine, if both of you have done your work, and this applies to those divine masculines who have awakened after the feminine has done much work and assistance, energetic assistance to him to help in his awakening, then his past behavior, that's going to change. And he's telling you that when this offer of love comes, to look at it with brand new eyes. It's not like he'll present himself to you, and what you do, you look at his prior record, and it's like you're passing judgment on the masculine. No, this will be a sincere offer of love. The reason why children, I want to put this, give an example. You know how children below a certain age don't get penalized criminally because the reason behind it is they don't know right from wrong. So there is still an innocence there. Because of their young age, you cannot attribute ill motives to them born out of malice. So in that sense, keeping that in mind, it's when the divine masculine comes in front of you and offers this love, there, separate his past behavior from this new offer. And maybe, I'm also guided right now to tell you this because it may apply to some of you. Some of you may have even been told that your divine masculine is not your twin flame at some point in your journey. And you continued on this journey. You didn't know, you couldn't explain what bond drew you to him and kept drawing you to him despite being told that he's not your twin. And I have to explain that you're given the information that you need at a certain point in time for your soul's evolution to help you grow spiritually. And sometimes, for those who do readings for you or channel messages, sometimes they're not allowed access to that information, or it's not allowed to be given to you at that point in time. That's why perhaps you were told that this person was not your twin flame, and it caused you much grief, much pain. But if you look at it now, at this point in time, and if you're still listening to this video, meaning you're still searching for answers, you're still searching for the whys and wherefores, then that message, however inaccurate it was, has served its purpose. And although you may find resentment, you may have resentment towards that person who gave you that message, embrace it, forgive them, and thank them for putting you on this path. Okay? So, okay. That just came through me. It, it, I kind of veered off tangent for a while there, but I was told to bring that message to you guys. Anyway, what challenge does the Divine Masculine have this week? It's envy. And it says here, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And I think this is tied to his desire to provide everything for the feminine, for his divine counterpart, for the divine feminine. Because sometimes, and this is a message to the divine masculines, you know, what you have is enough. As a divine feminine, I know you want to give the world to your divine counterparts. Because sometimes this knowledge, this truth is overwhelming. And then when you realize, when you acknowledge who she is in your life, and that she's actually a mirror of your soul and a part of you, and you know you have a healthy level of self-worth, self-love, you want to give her the best. Who doesn't want the best for themselves? But the challenge is that beware, maybe you're delaying this journey because, you know, you keep thinking that you don't have enough, that your divine counterpart won't be happy with this, that she'll want more. Look, this relationship is divine. It's divinely ordained. All these material things that we have, that we associate with comfort, with security, yes, they're necessary because even as angelics, we are humans. But there comes a point, and this is the guidance that the Divine Masculine is getting this week, that learn to determine when enough is enough. It may be enough for your Divine Feminine, but if you're hoarding, and you're gathering resources just to keep up with the Joneses, you know, to court envy of other people, then that's going overboard. So that's a challenge. You might want a lot, but that might just be delaying the union because you already have enough. Ask any divine feminine who is illumined and awakened to the truth of the divine masculine. And if they came to them, if they presented themselves to them at this point in time, as they are, they would still be fully accepted, embraced, and loved just as much as though he had a chest of gold with him, offering it as, I don't know, dowry to the divine feminine. Those material things are just a bonus. Because the nature of this relationship, once you get to that point, you're beyond tangible material riches. So what is the advice to our divine masculines? Oh, see, there. Kind of all ties up. It's to call on the flow of prosperity. And Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance. Okay? And Spirit is saying, don't worry. You don't have to have everything, all your ducks lined up in a row. I mean, materially speaking, wherein you have enough resources to fulfill every wish of the Divine Feminine. What she wants, her dream house. She wants a new car. Because it's going to come. Prosperity is there. The flow is already there. Abundance is already there. All you need to do is to claim it. And the best part of it all is that because your energy gets amplified the more you come into union with your twin, this will be the least of your problems. Whatever you need, the universe will provide. Do not underestimate the power of twin flames. It may not come in the way you expect it to come. Because you can't say that, hey, I need money for this and that and I want to win the lottery. No, you most probably won't win the lottery, but things will happen, opportunities will come up wherein you can access that flow of abundance. And your job, okay, as an enlightened person, and this applies to both the divine masculine and divine feminine, is to recognize those opportunities, be grateful for them, and then step up and grab those opportunities. You're being given solutions by the universe. Because there's enough for everyone. You don't need to be envious of other couples, other men, because it's going to come. And on that note, that's the message that the Divine Masculine has for the feminine. And if the Divine Masculine in your life is having trouble, he has worries about money or emotionally past relationships, consider having a Reiki healing session done for them. Yeah, I do this in my practice. I send Reiki healing energy and there are divine codes to help him get over whatever problems that he has. Let's see, lack or emotional he can't get over, because they help. It really helps. What is done is that the healing is sent to his guardian angel for him to receive when he's most ready to receive it. So there, you can try that out. I did that on my Divine Masculine and it was wonderful. Usually I get messages about the person I'm doing the Reiki on. And this is distance healing, okay? And I don't know how it happens, but I see what's wrong with them, what needs to be healed, and I get messages about their current state when I do Reiki. And when I did it on my Divine Masculine, I was expecting all this emotional pain. But I suppose, since he is my other half, what I felt during the entire session was just bliss, love. It was like the energy was, flowing through me and him. It was beautiful. But still, because I know my Divine Masculine needs help and assistance and healing, I continue to do that. And Reiki is a very intelligent energy, and our guardian angels, trust them, they will give it when your Divine Masculine is receptive and ready to receive that healing energy. So for those who are having trouble or who want to assist their divine masculines, you could try that out. Okay? Anyway, I have the details of my website here at the end of the video, and I'll post it also in the description. And I hope you have a good week ahead. Thanks, and bye.